What's going on, y'all? Urban Therapy with Son. Urban Therapy with Son 752. Urban Therapy with Son 752. Urban Therapy Son 752. What's going on? Son 752. Urban Therapy 752. Urban Therapy Son 752. Son 752. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? This afternoon, here it is, a little bit after 1 o'clock. I know I'm a little tardy, and all that kind of stuff with y'all. And like I said, man, y'all understand what it takes to get here in the first place. But we are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is going to be all right. We're talking about God Knows My Heart tonight, actually today. So today on the Urban Therapy with Son show, we are talking about what they mean when people say that God knows my heart. Have you ever said it? God knows my heart. Yeah, I ain't do what I was supposed to do, but God knows my heart. Yeah, I said I was going to do something, but God knows my heart. I know I broke the rules, but God knows my heart. And I done tore shit up, but God knows my heart. I'm on some other stuff, but God knows my heart. And I got to get back on track, but God knows my heart. I ain't even on that. God knows my heart. And I ain't wore my key mark. God knows my heart. I ain't been to church in a while, but God knows my heart. And I know I've been kind of mean. God knows my heart. And I've been smoking all the weed, and God knows my heart. And I've been abusing drugs, but God knows my heart. And I ain't been treating my kids right, and God knows my heart. And I ain't paid my child support, but God knows my heart. Had premarital sex, but God knows my heart. Been tricking at the telly, God knows my heart. And I lost my job, but God knows my heart. And it was because I stole something. God knows my heart. Speaking of stealing something, God knows my heart. I don't be stealing all the time, but God knows my heart. What do y'all know about when people say that God knows my heart? Have you ever said it? Are you a God knows my heart? Are you a but God knows my heart user? Are you a but God knows my heart abuser? Are you one of those types of people that at times, maybe not all the time, but at times acts inappropriately or does things outside of the training, the tutoring, the mentoring, the teaching, the raising, the rearing that you have come up with? Because that's the only time people really say that God knows my heart. After they do the right thing, after they follow the right instructions and the structure, you don't hear people saying, but God knows my heart, because you don't have to do it. You did the right thing. We really only say that God knows my heart when we know we did something that was off the cuff, off the chain, off the beaten path. Something we ain't had no business doing, but we did it anyway. But God knows my heart. Yeah, I know. I ain't read the Bible in a while, but God knows my heart. It's sort of like saying, I'm going to get back on track. I'm going to get back to what I know I'm supposed to do. I know I made mistakes. I know I goofed up. I know that I did some things on purpose that I probably shouldn't have done. I know I conducted myself in ways that I probably shouldn't have conducted myself. I know that I wasn't as nice to people that I know that I should have been nice to, or in a way that I should have been a little bit nicer, but God knows my heart. In other words, he's going to give me another chance. In other words, he's going to forgive me. In other words, it's going to be okay. In other words, I'm still in good hands, and I'm still in good standing, and I'm still going to make it back, and I'm still going to do the right thing, and I'm still going to fix these things, and I'm still going to be under repair. Listen, he ain't finished with me yet. He ain't finished with me yet, but God knows my heart. And it could be like, yo, I know I'm winning. I'm still winning, and I'm winning under false pretenses, and I'm not really doing what I was supposed to do, but God knows my heart. Come on, man. Come on. What y'all know about that? What do y'all know about God having your heart? How many hearts out there does God have? Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up, stand up. What y'all got? What y'all got for me? God knows my heart, man. I tell you one thing. Every day is a struggle. Every day we put ourselves in a position where we will have to perform up to a certain degree, or We will have to put in that pain, put in that work. We're going to have to do something that solidifies our place in the afterlife, or gives us the salvation that we are looking so desperately for in our everyday lives. And sometimes we fall a little short. So for those of us who fall a little short sometimes, let me ask you a quick question. When was the last time that you said that God knows your heart? When was the last time you were supposed to help somebody and you didn't help them? Or you lied when you should have told the truth? Or you deceived when you should have made things more clear? Or you made an excuse when you should have kept it $1? You should have kept it 100. You should have kept it $1. But God knows my heart, right? When was the last time you said it? I mean, you could tell me. Ain't nobody gonna know. Ain't nobody gonna know. When was the last time you said it? I'm not sure if I've ever said it out loud. Because when you really think about it, saying that God knows your heart, that's you're sort of posturing for the crowd, because your relationship with God is your own. And don't get me wrong, man, this is not even going to be a religious show. It's not. Because you can believe in God without being religious. Some people might say, no, you can't. Yes, you can. 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 You know what I mean? That's like, you can believe in the devil without being a devil worshiper, can't you? Can't you? Can't you? Shoot, in some people's lives, the devil is stronger than God is anyway. Not in everybody. And maybe it shouldn't be, in the opinion of us. Maybe it shouldn't be like that in anybody's world, but sometimes it is. You know what I'm saying? We believe in the power of evil, though, don't we? Don't we? We believe in the power of evil. Come on, man, don't front. You believe in it. I believe in it. We all believe in it. We believe in the power of evil. We believe in the power of evil. Some people look at it as karma. Some people look at it as just desserts. Some people look at it as, God. But nonetheless, there are things that we know that we should do because of the principles that have been instilled in us or have been taught to us by a governing body. And sometimes we just don't live by those principles, even when we know that we should, or at least think that we should. Some of us have decided that we're going to live free. We're going to live free. I don't have to follow the rules of nobody else because God knows my heart. Because God knows my heart. T. Carey Wright, I said, God knows my heart. Carol Chamberlain, God knows my heart. All my good friends, God knows my heart. Last time you had to say it. When's the last time you felt the need to acknowledge to somebody that God knows your heart? Like I said, we only have to do that. We only have to acknowledge that around human beings. Only human beings openly believe in God. Openly. I don't know if animals, plants, and organisms believe in God, but we know for a fact that human beings do. We know this, right? We also believe that God is more of a human being looking thing than anything else. Like, even if we don't believe that God is in the flesh, is in the human form, we believe that God is closer to being human than anything else. Would y'all agree with that, or y'all gonna fight me on that too? Huh? You're gonna fight me on that too, or can we at least agree on that? I think we could probably agree on that, though. Yeah. So I think that when we say God knows our heart, we're normally only saying that to human beings. We're normally saying that because somebody is looking at us in a certain type of way, and in order to get them up off of us, in order to stop them from judging us and looking at us sideways. So, well, God knows my heart. Like, you niggas, y'all don't understand, and y'all don't support, and y'all don't show no love, and y'all don't show no compassion. But that's all right, because God knows my heart. So if you don't have times when you have said it recently, maybe there was some times when you have said it to yourself or have thought it to yourself. How about that? How about that? Think about the last irresponsible thing that you did, or think about the last bad thing that you did. Think about that. The last thing that you did was that was of questionable nature or questionable character. I had to peel. And this last batch of colon ream, I should have peeled some vegetables a little bit more. I'm getting all kinds of strange skin. All types of strange skin. You know, this stuff ain't chewy. The young boys. Everything I just said right now, if there were young boys listening to this show, they would be like, pause. Oh man, pause. Well, in my city, we don't say pause. We say we mean. Just because your minds be in the gutter don't mean that we have to live by that. So I'm thinking that we probably say that God knows my heart. Same thing that we'd be like, God got me and all that kind of stuff. But we say that God knows my heart when we know that we haven't done something that we knew was the right thing, but for whatever reason didn't do the right thing. So let's say you got revenge on somebody. You felt like they had it coming. Now, getting revenge on somebody, ain't that one of the 7 sins? Let's see, we have lust. All right, let me look up the 7 sins because I'm about to goof that up. I'm about to goof it up. All right. I don't want to goof. Goofy. So let me get it right. Get it right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on to your love. Ooh. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. All right. All right. The 7 deadly sins. Funny that they would use a word like deadly. I see some of them. Let's see. All right. The 7 deadly sins. Lists and meanings. I just think it's interesting that they use the word deadly because all things have to die, don't they? All right, here's the list: lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, pride. Interesting. I'll repeat them: lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, pride. Pride is a deadly sin. Hmm. This is a pretty good site because it even has the meanings behind the actual sin. So lust, it says lust is a strong passion for longing, especially for sexual desires. The Bible speaks about lust in Timothy 2:22. Flee also youthful lusts, but pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace. It says chastity or self-control cures lust by controlling passion and leveraging that energy for the good of others. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna read the meanings to all these Jones, but what I will do is for your pleasure, I will put them in the chat and you can check it out later, man. Later. Copy it, paste it. Later. Hey, okay. What you doing? Huh? How can I help you, my young pit stop? She like, by cat years, I'm older than you, fool. Are you, though? Ow. Watch the nails. Yes. Good kitty. Nice kitty. Fun kitty. Good. Nice. Yeah, raise your hand. Like, nigga, you gonna pet me. You gonna pet me. And you, and you, and you're gonna pet me. Yeah. All right. All right, skedaddle. Scatsville. Move on. Coming back. Look at this. Now look, I vacuumed last night. I wiped all kinds of stuff down, trying to escape this this allergy bed that I've been subjecting myself to for all of these months. And I feel better today. You know what I mean? I haven't sneezed. My nose ain't running. So I know that, yeah, this cat's fur was embedded all into the carpet. And I think I helped myself out. But now I'm touchy. I touchy, touchy. Okay. You go. I sanitize my hand. I gotta sanitize. I gotta sanitize my hand because fucking around with this guy. I be sneezing again. I be coughing again. I be hurting again, dripping again, itching again, messed up again. All right, so got the young alcohol on it. That should help. That should help. All right. So the reason that I said I think it's interesting that they put deadly sins, because everything dies. So you saying that because you perform one of these sins, the death is going to come to you? You was going to die anyway. All you had to do is keep living, and then eventually, all of that time runs out. Nobody makes it out of here alive. Okay, anyway, let's go. Okay, anyway, all right. Anyway, let's go. Okay, all right. Anyway, let's go. All right. So maybe if you have committed one of these deadly sins, well, I thought revenge or retaliation was one of the sins, but it looks like even if it's a sin, it ain't one of the deadly sins. So you can go ahead and do whatever you want. Oh wait, wrath. A strong wrath is a strong anger or hate towards another person. Okay. Well, that isn't retaliation though, right? Sloth. Sloth. Sloth is an excessive laziness or failure to act and utilize one's talents. Well, bite my tongue. We know what greed is. We know what gluttony is. Or should we? Or do we know what gluttony is? Gluttony is an excessive and an ongoing eating of food or drink. I didn't know it. I didn't know it was restricted to just food or drink. I thought maybe you could be a glutton in other areas. But I guess that would make you greedy. So they got greed, lust, gluttony, and greed. And to me, those are kind of like the same things. Envy is the intense desire to have an item that someone else possesses. Hmm. It's not exactly my definition of envy, but I guess it is true. Hmm. I guess. So it says envy, but not jealousy. Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know. So if you perform one of these deadly sins and you don't even feel bad about it, you don't even make no apologies about it, you don't even make no bones about it, then perhaps maybe in some kind of way, maybe you might have to declare that God knows my heart. Dial my heart. Dial my heart. TK right says lust. Guilty. Oh man, you've been lusting. Nasty ass been lusting. Out of all these deadly sins, you had to go for the booty sin. Booty sin. Booty. 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 Till my booty comes. Okay, all right. Let me chill. I will chill. I will chill. Okay. I will. All right. But yeah, so talking about when God knows your heart. God knows your heart. It's sort of like a time that you have to take out to make an excuse or a reason or give an explanation for why you didn't do what you know that you should have done. So God knows my heart is a term that most adults use. It was a little spinach. It was a leaf of spinach. There's plenty of spinach in there. Okay. Mostly adults. I've never heard a child say, well, God knows my heart. Because kids are used to getting in trouble or having to be accountable for whatever they have done or whatever they have fallen down in the face of duty and whatever. They be getting in trouble. They'll be like, "Yeah, God knows my heart." Yeah, it doesn't matter if God knows my heart. I still got my ass whooped. I still got own punishment. I still am under restriction. Life isn't full of sin. Full of sin. But God knows my heart. Imagine killers, rapists, uh, Big time thieves talking about some God knows my heart. They probably have. TK Wright says gluttony, guilty. Damn you, Haagen-Dazs. You're probably not alone with that. Yeah. Damn you, Haagen-Dazs. Wrath, guilty. Oh gosh. You laying a hammer down, TK, right? You gotta do better. Wrath. You gonna feel this. Don't call it a comeback. We've been here for years. Yeah. Go back to these 7 deadly sins. Okay. Pride. Pride is an excessive view of oneself without regard for others. I did not know that that's the definition of pride. Do y'all agree with that? Pride is an excessive view of oneself without regard for others. What y'all think about that? I'm not sure about that one. I thought being proud was a good thing. Let me find out the LGBTQ has been violating. Pride is an excessive view of oneself without regard for others. The Bible says in the following in Jeremiah 9:23-24. Let not the mighty man boast of his might, but let him who boasts of this, that he understands and knows me. Pride is also mentioned in the following verses: Proverbs 8:13, Proverbs 6:18, or should I say 16:18, Romans 12:16, Corinthians 13:4, and Galatians, I guess Galatians, 6:3. How about pride? So when it's Pride Month, Pride this, they sinning. Now I knew they was sinning. I knew it. Listen, y'all, we ain't doing a whole show today. We're just gonna do a little show today. I got something I gotta do today, and I'm going to do it. So really, I just came here to holler at y'all real quick. We're gonna do these birthday shout outs, and then we're gonna get on up out of here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, just a little shorty today. All right, so let's go ahead and do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious July 2nd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. Shonda Middlebrooks turning 47 years old today, and my girl Latanya Foster. We've done a few shows together back in days in the 2016, turning 55 years old today. And my man, comedian Stacey Carver, turning 53 years old today. And my girl Annie Sophia Henderson, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my man Yusuf Jackson. I want to say happy birthday to all y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And this goes out to all y'all and any of y'all who shares this birthday on this glorious, glorious, glorious July 2nd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up, but don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. I rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, man, God knows my heart. God knows my heart. Listen, you got to do what you got to do to be able to survive out here. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we suffer the consequences for the ways and actions that we display out here, whether it's to our fellow man, to ourselves. You know, one of the sins that should probably be on the 7 deadly sins are the sins against yourself. You know, the damage that you do to yourself, the things that you do to yourself that will prevent you from being able to live a good life, or even be able to be physically able to live the kind of quality life that we all need in order to feel good about just being alive. Because that would be deadly now, wouldn't it? But anyway, God knows your heart. And although it may be a sin to hurt yourself in any way, purposely, you know, we kind of have to find a way to fight our ways through it and find ways to treat ourselves better so we can learn how to treat others better ourselves. If they say that you have to love yourself before you can love anyone else, well, then maybe you have to do for self before you can do for anyone else. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love you all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night for another daily Go Get 'Emism show. So make sure y'all come on through. Make sure y'all do the right thing. Make sure that everything is going to be all right, and everything is going to be all right. Do your thing. All right. So Blog Talk, we gonna get you out of here. Yeah. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. And don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share the show. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. So I'ma holler at y'all and I say peace.